Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
Or we wish we were.
Yes.
Oh, I really hope they don't see this. Anyway.
We are dead.
Yeah. Much love to Geekvolution, by the way. Subscribe to them. But, yeah.
Subscribe to my video list channel.
Him too. So, yeah, Zilla and Meta still doing Q&A. We're gonna move on now, because I think we've done nothing for about 50 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, we got food and drink.
Yeah, now we've moved on to barbecue chicken.
It damn goods.
Yeah, happy after Independence Day, America.
Yeah.
Anyway, Omni 123456789
That's too long. I'm calling you Omni 2.
Yeah, Omni asked me 5 questions. See, we broke out of 4 questions.
Yes, he did.
Which is better in your opinion, Bleach or DBZ? I'm gonna have to, regretfully, Omni, I'm gonna say neither because the fan base has really killed it for me. The overhyping with the fanboys, it's really killed it for me.
Bleach. For me.
Yeah.
So, I love the storyline.
Yeah. Bleach has become a total, cluster of mess,
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But it's mess I can understand.
Only you could. Anyway. I'm going to say neither for that. Second question is, do you think reboots are pointless? Yes and no. Yes, because there are some reboots that are just, why would you reboot a movie like, I don't know, Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th? But on the other hand,
Let's put it this way. Let's go back to the old saying, why fix what ain't broke?
Yeah. But on the other hand, there are reboots like Batman and Robin, and then we get Batman Begins.
Yeah. There's also the reboot of the Neon Genesis Evangelion series that I've watched and I am very impressed by.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a brief question to that. Third question. Should DC add Cole McGarth to the DC universe?
Oh.
I'm going to say no, because I think Cole works in his own universe
Who's Cole McGarth?
From Infamous.
Ah.
I'm going to say no, because I think he works pretty much well in his own, and I think there's too many Electric-type characters in the DC universe as is. Like, we got Black Lightning, Static Shock. Yeah, what the hell, actually. What are you thinking?
We have a whole bunch. You come up with 2.
Actually, when I think about it, yeah, we could do one more Electric-type character. Okay, Dave, I'll give it a solid maybe then.
It's like, we have a whole bunch. 2.
Which is better in your opinion, He-Man or Thundercats? That's your 4th question. Thundercats.
He-Man.
I'm going to say Thundercats because it had a great story, great characters, and unlike He-Man for the most part, other than the reboot, the reboot of He-Man, the 2003 series.
Yeah.
In Thundercats...
Did you hear they're bringing back Thundercats?
Yeah, I saw the preview. In Thundercats, they really, especially in the 80s cartoon, they really explored the universe. Like, you saw all these different worlds and people. In He-Man, it was usually like forest, swamp, forest, mountain, forest, Castle Grayskull, Castle Doom.
Which is interesting, considering he's the master of the universe.
Yeah. What universe is he from? Like, really tiny one.
I don't know. The only thing I know is if you want to be a muscle builder, do everything he does.
Yeah. Okay, and your 5th and final question is, should DC have a Norse god heroes like the Greek? Marvel has a mix, so why not DC?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay, why not? I mean...
Marvel has Thor and the other...
Yeah, they have all the pantheon of gods.
Yeah.
So, why not DC? I mean, the only ones we see are the Greek gods.
Yeah.
And some of the Egyptian gods that Black Adam served. So I'm going to give it a solid maybe. Thank you for the questions, Omni. We're going to move on to Saints X4P. I mean, PX, excuse me. Saints 4PX. 5 questions as well. My favorite DC event was Final Crisis. What is yours? That's your first question. I'm going to go
What is Final Crisis?
Final Crisis was the event where Darkseid killed Batman and Martian Manhunter died and Aquaman was killed.
Mm.
I'm going to say Blackest Night. That one was just a fantastic event. You got to see the dead characters that we didn't even remember. Like, you had to be a hardcore DC fan to remember some of these characters that died off. And you had these amazing twists and, characters becoming lanterns that you didn't think would become lanterns. Like, we had Barry Allen become a lantern. We had Lex Luthor becoming an Orange Lantern. We had Mira, Aquaman's wife, becoming the Red Lantern.
Ah.
So I like that. What
I'd
about?
be pissed off too if my husband lived under the sea.
I'm gonna go with that. I don't know if you are keen on DC events much, Justin.
No, I don't get to read comics as much.
Yeah. Did you watch Angry Beavers growing up? That's your second question. Yes.
Yes.
I love that. Spoot. I love that word, spoot. It's really hard to find episodes now.
Yeah, it is.
Can you believe it? And fun fact, the same voice actor who did Daggett's voice did Zim's voice. You know, it'd be awesome just to see Zim say spoot once.
Number 3. Do you feel that Batman is overrated?
For the most part, yes. I feel like Batman can be overrated because I gotta bring this up every time. The Marvel one of the Marvel DC crossovers where we had the X-Men face off with Batman, and Batman was all alone. The team was Bishop, Cyclops, Cannonball, Jean Grey, Iceman, Jubilee, and I think there was one.
And Batman still whipped all their asses.
Yeah.
Even with Jean Grey there.
Yeah. I found that really hard to believe. I mean, he took on Scorpion also in that issue, and that made sense how he could beat Scorpion.
Yeah.
Not Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, people. Scorpion from Spider-Man. Now that would make sense because he could probably. He could probably take him, but the entire X-Men team, like especially Jean Grey and all that, I gotta put my foot down about that.
Yeah.
Again, sorry about the Rockets. I don't know if the mic's gonna pick that up, but yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna say, yeah, he's overrated. I could go on and on about that. I think I did do a video about that. How do you feel about the Fear Itself story? It was good for 2 issues, and the 3rd issue kind of really bothered me.
Did it?
Yeah. I do like the ideas of all these worthy characters, but it just feels like too much Green Lantern-ish. Like all these hammers falling down, the people who pick up the hammers become worthy godlike beings. I mean, some of them look cool, but on the other hand, it looks kind of like, why? I still say Flashpoint's a little bit better. Moving on is 5th question. Who is your favorite Venom?
Now, Brock.
Yes, but I do like Flash Thompson as Venom. I really dig Flash Thompson being Venom. But if you were to ask me, should Eddie Brock come back to being Venom, I would say yes in a heartbeat. That is his character, but I do like him as Anti-Venom. And here's a fun fact. I found out issue 7 of Venom, Eddie Brock and Flash Thompson are going to go head-to-head in Venom number 7. So stay tuned. So that's going to be really awesome.
Yes.
And you ate all the barbecue chicken.
You were talking.
Shut up. I hate you. So, thank you for the questions, Saints. We're going to move on to Action Fan 19. First question is, which Lantern Corps do you see yourself in? I'm going to go with Rage. Because I have a lot of anger issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Is
about
there a lust section?
There's Star Sapphires, but they're all women.
I'll go with that one.
God, I can't see you. Ugh, that's disgusting.
No, I'm not going to be a woman. I'm going to be the only guy in the whole Corps.
Well, there was one guy in there.
He knew how to get it. he knew where it lied. He's like, okay, I can choose all these inner cores that have a crap ton of men in them, or I can choose the one with that has nothing but women so far. I'm going to go to the one with the women.
It didn't work like that, but okay, whatever. And your third question is, I think I explained this in my review. What did you think of Transformers: Dark of the Moon?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it yet. But if you want to know how I felt about the review, about the movie, go check out the review.
Though I did hear there was a lot of continuity issues.
Yeah, not as much as
like Sideswipe. I heard they messed up Sideswipe.
No, they messed up Barrage. He did nothing in this movie.
Did he?
Yeah, all he did was like 2 action scenes. And for the most part, he got his ass kicked a lot. And they didn't call him Mirage, they called him Dino.
Who the hell is Dino?
Mirage, apparently. And for those who also can hear, my dog's trying to get in my room, which I'm not letting him.
Because he's a mean bastard.
No, because he's just a fat blob now.
Excuse me.
Thank you. Do you think... okay. Oh, wait. That was all your questions, so thank you for the question.
Yeah, 3 of them, really.
Yeah, that was short. We're going to move on to Comic Life Productions. They also asked me 5 questions. Who is your favorite vampire character? That's your first question. I'm gonna go with.
Now, are we talking just comics?
We're talking all vampires.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Skinner Sweet. He's
Alucard.
from. I'm gonna say Skinner Sweet. Skinner Sweet from American Vampire. That dude he has an obsession with blood and candy and violence.
Candy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say Skinner Sweet. What do you?
You know what? I'm gonna be in the vast majority of these people, but I'm gonna have to just say Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate, the Hellsing Ultimate series.
Yeah.
Because I mean, really, come on, who can beat that?
All right. Second question is what is better, vampires or werewolves?
Oh, that's an age-old question.
Werewolves for me.
Vampires.
Oh, yeah. For those who don't know, or just coming on this channel, yeah, I'm a big fan of werewolves.
Yeah.
And
I'm a big fan of vampires.
Not the sparkling kind.
No, I hate the faggy ones who put on glitter and go out in the sun.
3. If Superman and the Hulk were in a fight, who would win?
That's already been done.
3 times exactly.
Yeah.
3 times.
Didn't Superman win each time?
Yeah, he won by technical knockout. First time was in a crossover with Superman and Spider-Man, where Superman fought the Hulk. This was pre-Crisis Superman, by the way, where he was able to move planets and shit.
Yeah.
Pre-Crisis Superman managed to beat out the Hulk. Second time around, it was a Superman and Incredible Hulk crossover, where it was still pre-Crisis Superman. Well, it was set in pre-Crisis era, and it had the beginning of it was a '60s Hulk. So,
60s Hulk.
Yeah, '60s Hulk. And he still lost there. And then Marvel vs. DC, Hulk and Superman fought, and this was Professor Hulk, which had Banner's mind in the Hulk's body, and he still lost.
Very dangerous combination.
So I don't know why. I mean, I don't. That's an age-old question for the most part, but for the most part, yeah, Superman has beaten Hulk 3 times.
But what was the question?
Fourth question is, will you do more superheroes ideas? I would love to, but however, a couple people actually brought this up when I was doing my videos. People are going to steal my ideas.
Yeah, if you post them on YouTube, it's free reign.
Yeah.
Unless you copyright them before you do that.
Yeah. And you can't... So I'm really going to not do those ideas as much as I want to. But
he's just basically going to put it down on paper.
Yeah.
And keep it off the YouTube channels.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. But a lot of people did make that point, and I got to agree with them. Fifth question. Your fifth and final question is, can you see yourself as a villain or a hero? Villain.
Do I get to choose anti-hero?
Yeah, one or the other. You can't, choose third option.
I'll be a hero.
Villain, because I can't see myself constantly saving people who probably hate me anyway.
Because on Fallout 3, you always end up being on the bad karma.
Oh, let him in.
No.
Hey, he's freak. My dog's really having a freak out here. I should just let him in.
He wants the chicken.
The chicken's gone.
But he wants the plate.
Whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go with villain because I can probably do anything I want. Yeah. We're not mean. He just needed to stay out of the room because my room is very small, people, and having 2 people is a maximum.
Yeah. And he's in the way of my seat.
Move. Yeah, so, yeah, we're not mean to the dog, we're just, it's a very small room I have. But yeah, I'm gonna go with villain. And, thank you for the questions, Comic Life, and we'll be back with part 3.